Hello, friends and neighbors of Otterbein St. Mary's. I'm Melissa Smalley. I'm the Executive Director at Otterbein St. Mary's, and I wanted to get on today to just talk to you about a lot of questions that I'm receiving. Governor DeWine put out, a proclamation last evening that he asked us all to isolate ourselves, to stay quarantined to our homes and not to get out. And though we've been practicing much of this already on our campus, it just really made a statement to us how much social distancing is important to our everyday. And so what I want to do today is talk to you about a lot of questions and answers, questions that I'm receiving and the answers to that, so you have more of an understanding. And then also I want to talk to you about social distancing and how important this is. And I want us to begin to really taking this seriously so that we can not only protect ourselves, but our loved ones that are around us. So let's begin with some of the questions I'm receiving. So what are you doing to prevent COVID-19 with a new resident that may be moving to our campus? So we are completing COVID-19 screens on every new resident. We're also asking them when they move here to stay in isolation for 5 days, and we'll be monitoring them for signs and symptoms during that time. If I live in independent living, can I go out to the grocery or visit family or leave campus? So in lieu of the governor's restrictions, we're asking that all residents in independent living apartments not leave the campus center at this time, only for medical necessary appointments. So we're asking that you do not leave your apartment setting in independent living at this time, only for medical necessary appointments. If you have a medical appointment, we ask that you notify Jocelyn, this is the same process we always have, our wellness nurse at 419-394-6350. Notify her that you have an appointment. And then we will arrange for a screen when you return from that appointment. When you come back, you have to be in social isolation for 5 days, and we will monitor you for signs and symptoms of COVID-19. So that is a new process that we will be starting. Again, independent living apartment. If you have a medical appointment, we need to be notified of that appointment. When you get back from that appointment, we need to screen you as well as put you in social isolation for 5 days to your apartment. We will be screening you daily for signs and symptoms, and we'll be working through our wellness nurse for that. So can an outside visitor come in and visit me if I live up at campus center? No outside visitors are allowed into campus center, assisted living, skilled nursing, or independent living apartments at this time. So how do I get food and supplies for my loved one if I live up at campus center? Well, we have a drop-off, and you can absolutely have your loved ones drop off food or supplies to you at the main campus business office, which is door A, from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and we will get that delivery to you. So can I dine with friends in the dining room? No. Though dining and socialization is very important to us, we must make every precaution to encourage social distancing at this time. So we're asking everyone to eat in their apartments. So how do I get my meal? Well, we are delivering meals if you are on the meal plan. If you're not on the meal plan, you can order food to be delivered. How you do this is you contact the kitchen at 419-394-6255. And we want you to do that by 9:30 a.m. for lunch and 3 p.m. for dinner so that we can ensure that you have meal delivered timely. Is there a meal delivery charge at this time? No, there is no meal delivery charge at this time. So can I still get transportation to my medical appointments? Yes, transportation is doing only medical necessary appointments at this time. If you go out to an appointment, however, this covers skilled nursing, assisted living, and independent living. Again, you must stay in your room for 5 days following that appointment, and we will continue to check and monitor you. We'll also continue to deliver your meals during that time if you're on the meal plan. So how can I get groceries? Well, we are doing grocery shopping for you, so we can accept a grocery list by Thursday morning every single week. You do this by contacting the business office if you have a grocery list. Then activities will pick up that list from you. All deliveries of groceries will be done on Fridays. Can I get my hair done in the beauty shop? No, the governor mandated all beauty salons close at this time. Can I get a workout in on the treadmill or equipment in the fitness center? No, the governor has mandated all fitness centers to also close at this time. If it is nice out, can I ride my bike or walk? Yes, you can get out and enjoy the fresh air. Just practice social distancing while you're out. The fresh air would be excellent for you. In fact, maintenance is getting all the bikes out, and if you have not received your bike yet, they will be getting it to you as soon as possible. I saw many people out riding their bikes already. So our partners, which are employees, being screened. Yes, all partners are being screened when they come into their shifts at Otterbein St. Mary's every single time. Can I go to my neighbor's apartment or home to visit? We are recommending that you do not visit in one another's apartments or homes. Again, we're asking that you practice social distancing at this time. So I want to go through what is social distancing and why it is so important. So social distancing is remaining at least 6 feet in distance apart. And I know that there's a lot of confusion in this unprecedented time. We've had school closures. Now we've had all kinds of closures. Factories are even closing. We have restaurants closing. And this is causing widespread disruption. It's causing fear, and I understand that. So I'm asked a lot of times about my opinion about things, and so I want to talk to you a little bit about this and how serious our community needs to take this. You know, we have moved to a pandemic, and that means this is widespread. And so we're basically shutting a lot of things down in Ohio, which is very important because it prevents us from getting together and not practicing the social distancing that can stop this spread of the coronavirus. So our community began by not doing many events. We weren't doing big events and public gatherings. We've even done away with our group dining. And we are showing many things that you can participate in on Channel 4 because of this. So, you know, we don't have our group exercise programs, so we're doing those group exercise programs on Channel 4. We can't do our lunch and learns that we so enjoy, our learning circle. So we're doing TED Talks over lunchtime so that you can continue to learn. Also, we have our Touchtown technology that you can email one another back and forth and get in contact if you have similar profiles of things that you can connect with and enjoy. We also have our church services on Channel 4, our morning prayer and jokes. Those things are continuing. We're also showing movies and fun videos via Channel 4. So really connect that way the best you can. So we're also encouraging family and friends to not visit at this time. I think it's really important that we are creating that social distancing even between our family members. And this is the most difficult. But even if you choose only one friend or family member to come over, you're creating new links and possibilities for the types of transmission. This can be transmitted because the symptoms of coronavirus take 4 to 5 days to manifest themselves. So someone who comes over may look well, but they can be transmitting the virus. Also, sharing food is particularly risky. So I definitely do not recommend sharing food among your family members. We need to all do our part during these times, and it's going to cause discomfort for quite some time. But it would be much more uncomfortable if one of you come down with COVID-19 or your family members. So please practice these small things to make a huge difference. Take care of yourself during this time. Maintain social distancing, but get out and exercise, walk, ride your bike outside, and stay connected by phone calls, videos, other social media that you can stay connected. We are trying to FaceTime with family members at this time so that they can see their loved ones. And those things are very important, that you have that, still have some of that social connection. We are checking on all of you as much as we can. Know that the skilled nursing and assisted living residents are being cared for. We're really trying to connect them with their loved ones as well in unique ways. And though you can't visit the skilled nursing and assisted living in person, they are very high risk. And it's so important at this time that we follow those guidelines, because the risk of complications and mortality because of coronavirus is so extreme, especially with this vulnerable population. In our independent living as well, many of you are very vulnerable. So it's very important that we heed to this and that we take it seriously. So a lot of you, I know, have asked about going to the store or going out to get something to go at a restaurant. I know these trips can seem necessary, but try to limit them and go out at times when maybe they're less busy. And this applies to you, those individuals living in your patio homes. Just really try to limit the amount of visitors you have. I'd recommend none, as well as going to the grocery. We will do your grocery shopping for you to help protect you. So if you have a list, get it to us. Contact the business office. We'll come out and get it from you by Thursday morning, and we will have those groceries to you by Friday. Again, a lot of the stores are running out of things, so we'll try to get what we can for you. So if you're sick, I want you to really heed to isolating yourself to your home. Contact our wellness nurse so we are notified of your illness, and contact a medical professional immediately. If you are sick, you really should try to isolate yourself from the rest of your family as well. So even if you live within the same residence, isolate yourself from your spouse during that time as well. I realize that not all of us can follow all of these rules, but we have to try our absolute best as a community, and this happens by starting today. Enhance your social distancing. Day by day, you can make a large difference. We are a community that is very vulnerable, and the actions we take right now may make a huge difference to our community. This is a public health imperative. It is our responsibility as a community to act while we still have the choice and why we still can. Our actions can have the greatest impact. So please contact us if you need any assistance at the business office. We will help you through this. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Stay safe, my friends, and healthy.